Good morning, class. Today we're doing page 213, 214. We are multiplying fractions and mixed numbers. And recently we've been learning about how to take a mixed number. Let's kind of review. We have our fractions, we have our whole numbers, and then we have our mixed numbers, which is taking the two and mixing them together. And you might have 8 and 4/5. And it's a mixed number of the two. And what we've been learning about lately is taking a mixed number and changing it into an improper fraction. Remember, an improper fraction is whenever you have the bigger number on top. Both of these are examples of improper fractions. And we're taking our mixed numbers and turning them into improper fractions. And we need to do that for the problems that we're looking at in number one. Number one, the directions are to multiply carefully. And what we have here is 1½ times 2/3. 2/3. In order to be able to do this, a couple things. Our rule that we've done before is cross-canceling. Before we even get to that, though, we have to take our mixed number, which we have here, and we have to change it into an improper fraction. Remember, in doing that, what we do is we go 1 times the bottom number, 1 times 2, which is 2, plus the top number, which is 1. So we go 1 times 2 plus 1. Whoa. All right, and so when we do let me get this rearranged here. 1/2 times 2/3. 1 times 2 plus 1 is 3. And then we keep our denominator of 2 times, and all I'm doing is bringing the other side down, 2/3. I think I made that one ultra confusing, but we'll explain more of them and hopefully it'll make more sense. We're going to cross cancel here. What goes into both 3 and 3? 3 does. 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 goes into 3 one time. What goes into 2 and 2? 2 does. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 2 one time. Now we're multiplying across. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. And we get 1/1, which is the same as simply 1. All that work just to come up with the answer of 1. Okay, let's go ahead and do another one here. B, we have 1/4 times 2 and 2/3. So we have to make our mixed number into a fraction. I'm just going to bring my 1/4 down here. Bring down my multiplication symbol. Now I'm going to change that mixed number into an improper fraction. 2 times 3 plus 2. 2 times 3 is 6, plus the 2 would give us 8. And we get 8 over, and we keep our denominator of 3. Now we see if there's any cross-canceling that we can do. 1 and 3, we can't do anything with that, but 4 and 8 we can cross-cancel. 4 goes into 4 one time, 4 goes into 8 two times. Now let's go ahead and multiply across. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. We get our answer of 2/3, 2/3. C, we have 2/9 times 4 and 1/3. Okay, I'm just going to bring down the 2/9. I want you to do the same thing on your paper. And then the 4 and 1/3, let's change that into an improper fraction. 4 times 3 is 12, plus the 1 is 13. So we get 13 over, and we keep our 3. See if anything cross cancels. I'm looking at it and nothing does. So now we just multiply across. 2 times 13 gives us 26. 9 times 3 gives us 27. And even though it's big, It's a big fraction. It cannot be reduced, so it is our final answer. Go ahead and circle that. All right, D. We have 3/8 times 2.5. Go ahead and bring down the 3/8. And then do 2 times 2 plus the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus the 1 is 5. And that will be our numerator for this part of the fraction. And then we just keep our 2 here and bring it down to there. See if anything can cross cancel, and nothing can on this one either. So we're going to multiply across. 3 times 5 is 15. 8 times 2 is 16. We get 15 over 16. E. 2 3/5 times 5/6. 2 times 5 plus 3, we get 13 over 5 times 5/6. We can cross cancel our 5s. 5 goes into 5 one time, 5 goes into 5 one time. Let's multiply across now. And we get 13 over 6. That's an improper fraction, which we can't have for the answer. So we divide 6 into our 13, it goes in 2 times with 1 left over, and we keep our 6. 2 and 1, 6. 2 and 1, 6. Let's look at F. We have 4 over 9 times 1.5. Bring down the 4 over 9. 1 times 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2. We've got some cross-canceling that will take place on this one. 4 and 2. 2 goes into both 4 and 2. 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 goes into 2 one time. 9 and 3. 3 will go into both. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 goes into 3 one time. Now we've finished our cross-canceling. We can multiply across. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1 is 3. And that is our answer. 2 over 3. G. 5 1/5 times 3/4. 5 times 5 plus 1. That's 26 over, keep your 5, times 3/4. What goes into 26 and 4? 2 does. 2 goes into 26 13 times. 2 goes into 4 2 times. There's nothing with the 5 and 3 that we can do, so now we just need to multiply across. 13 times 3 gives us 39. And then 5 times 2 gives us 10. That's an improper fraction. I'm running out of room, so I'll write it down below. But now we have to ask ourselves, how many times does 10 go into 39? Goes in 3 times with 9 left over, and keep your denominator of 10. Your answer is 3 9/10. H, 5 over 6 times 3 1/3. Bring down my 5 over 6. Bring down my multiplication symbol. 3 times the 3 plus the 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. That'll be on top. And then our bottom number will remain as 3. We can cross-cancel our 6 and 10. 2 goes into both. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Multiply across. 5 times 5 is 25. 3 times 3 is 9. So we get 25 over 9. And we need to make that proper. 9 goes into 25 2 times with 7 left over. And just bring that 9 over. 2 and 7/9. So you got 4 more to do on your own in section 1. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do the story problems on your own. In number 3, it's asking you to circle the answers that are wrong. You'll have to look at those carefully, perhaps get out paper and go over them and figure out which ones are wrong. Let's look at 4. 4 is telling us to reduce our fractions. First one they give us is 2 over 4. And you ask yourself, well, what goes into both 2 and 4? 2 goes into both. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 4 2 times. And so the reduced fraction is 1 over 2. B has 10 over 30. And what goes into both 10 and 30? 10 does. 10 goes into 10 one time. 10 goes into 30 3 times. So your reduced fraction is 1 over 3. Go ahead and do those on your own. And let's look at 5 now. We'll do some of these in 5. 5a, it's asking 1 equals what over 9? Remember, any number over itself equals 1. Any number over itself will equal 1. All right, well, whoa. So we're saying 9 over itself will equal 1. So you got to put a 9 there. Now the next one, it's asking 4 equals 3 and something over 12. Well, we know that 4 doesn't equal 3. We need to add 1 more for 4 to equal 3. And what I mean by that is, well, 4 equals 3 plus 1. We know that to be true. So we need to make this here the same as 1 so we can add it to our 3. All right, well, 4 equals 3 and 12 over 12. Because 12 over 12 is 1. And you add that 1 to the 3, and then you get 4 equals 4. Go ahead and do the rest on your own. I know you can, because you are amazing. Get it done.